hello. Okay. I've actually said words to people today. Sorry for the throat clear. And hello. Oh, I'm stuck in camera mode, which, there we go. I think the new day will start once I leave the museum here. But yeah, this is actually, I guess I basically didn't touch my Switch since I put it to sleep yesterday. So right where we left off, in fact. I'm all thrown off from my usual patter. But good morning, good evening, good afternoon, etc. But good to see you, Doc, Lulu, Dar, Queen Claire, Angry Eyeballs, Hazy, if you welcome today. And yes, Gnomebot with the answer there. Oh, versus 6:30, some early risers. Thanks for joining in here. Boy, that's cool. Good to see you. How are you folks doing? I gave, the very short answer myself. I'm doing, well, okay. To put the full theatrical weight behind it. But I like, physically, I'm still feeling kind of ill. Just as kind of a seasonal chronic illness kind of thing. Am having a little more trouble sleeping from nervousness and anxiety. But otherwise, I'm okay. And hey, Mikan, good morning, Panda Beast Juice. Good morning, Swamp Goth, so good to see you here. Good morning, and thank you, Lulu. I really appreciate that. I hope that when I focus a lot on my sleep, sometimes I can really, regain a bit of a better feeling. So I've been working on that. I am still taking some of this Halloween stuff down. That may be the... I was about to say that may be the last thing. I think I am going to get rid of everything except the cake here, though. Probably. Need to find someplace else for that cake. Could have sworn you sent me mail. Am I online? Looks like I'm online. Might have hit another D in your directory. Possibly. Oh no, that's... Well, that's quite strange. You did, Mikan. How about that? A Gracie's poster, thank you. Appreciate that. And a Blanca's poster, thank you, Mikan. I'm gonna have to find a good place for these. Alright, my storage is full, but I need to get a couple things out of my pockets there. But thank you, Mikan, for that. And Queen Claire, sipping your tea. Very good. What kind of tea do you have? I'm curious. I love tea. It took me quite a while to, well, so when I was younger, I actually used to drink a lot of, like, English breakfast tea with like, a lot of milk and sugar. And then, eventually, a couple years later, I matured and started drinking Earl Grey with a lot of milk and sugar. I don't know if we have any of our UK audience here at the moment, but I understand these can be a heated topic, so I hope that I won't be igniting anything too fierce. But then getting older yet again, I really do like herbal teas. I'm really open to different kinds of teas and do not require buckets of sugar anymore. I had such a sweet tooth. I still kind of have a sweet tooth, but like I eat so much less sugar now that I just like one thing is a bigger treat to me now. Like one sweet thing. And catching up on chat. Swamp Goth, you love the upstairs room. That's the one that right now I'm kind of designing to be like definitely going for like, what is my dream room, to be honest, with that top room. And it's still like everything in this house I feel like is you know, very much a work in progress. Um, but I feel like I've got more of a vision for that upstairs room, that's for sure. All right, sorry for the storage management. I've got to take it off stream at some point. I'm always wondering what's the most viewers I've had. As far as I know, the peak that I've hit is actually not been on Twitch. It was when I was still streaming on Mixer. And somebody over there on Mixer raided into my stream, and I had over 40 viewers for a little bit after the raid. You know, no worries, as happens, most of those folks fell off. I think on Twitch, I believe I've peaked at around 30 concurrent viewers, I think. I peek at the numbers, and just try to, yeah. I don't know. It's definitely interesting. I try not to let it like get into my head too much, honestly. Oh, citrus and lavender tea. That's what that is. Yes. Never take anything in your tea. Right on, Queen Claire. That's certainly much more the way I am these days. Typically, although I do like putting, I mean, depending on what it is, some lemon or honey. Although honey is usually if I have like a sore throat or something like that. That's where I'll definitely make myself like some, yeah, like some thick black tea with some lemon and honey in there. And Swamp Goth saying Earl Grey and English breakfast are both wonderful, and you love milk and sugar and tea. Alright, good. I'm not alone then. Not alone. What's another? Irish cream, I want to say? I think that's another one I've enjoyed. Been meaning to put that on my door, and I kind of keep forgetting I have it. This I'm going to put somewhere. And I guess I'm going to take the wetsuit off for now. So, yeah, you know, in terms of the morning agenda, I try to, you know, just give a big old hint in the stream title. Generally speaking. So as a topic, I'm pretty good with just... Oh, I'm so happy I caught that, Gigas giant clam yesterday. Wait, hold on, I want to see if I can get Google to say it. I still want to know how that's said. Oh, and Jesse... with a tip. If anyone here is from England, PG Tips tea is pure gold. I have had PG Tips and it's very good. I think the last time I was in or around England, I believe I got to have some of that. How do you say Gigas giant clam?
Sorry, I don't know how that's done.
Well. Never mind then. Even Google doesn't know how to say it. But yes, I'm going to be looking at what other fish and bugs are around and new in this month. You know, for folks who have been coming back, it's still same rules applying this week in terms of the new rules for, you know, just no breaking news and no arguing with me or mods. I do just want to briefly remind folks about that. You know, that said, my desire is still to keep this as a place where folks are comfortable talking. But those are just the ones I had to put down there for my peace of mind going in this week. I'm sorry, I'm very yawny. Could have said repeat after me. Which recipe? The one I just got is for large cardboard boxes. Let me know if you're interested in that, Dar. And Swamp Goth, was I able to get that tuna? No. Nope. Like 2 full streams of me fishing for that tuna. I think I used 70 bait. I was trying to keep track right around 70 bait, I would say. And I got one extra large fish, and it was an oar fish. So at some point I'll be booking some flights to the northern hemisphere for a tuna expedition. Mika just has to shop for his parents, and your Christmas shopping is done. Nice. It's great, really good to be getting a head start on that. I haven't taken my own advice on that, but I've been, certainly just trying to remind / for folks who, well, I just think it's going to be really important. Sorry, excuse me. Really important, unfortunately, for myself and others to celebrate these holidays remotely, and stay away from family gatherings. It's my plan, and the U.S. Post, I'll just say I am still seeing huge delays in delivery of stuff that somebody is really sending me from like one town over. It should be here the next day, and it takes a week for a plain letter. So definitely, I mean, the holidays always slow down anyway. In terms of packages, it's a busy time of year. So good to start early. Whether you're just getting, you need to wait for it to get shipped to you or shipped to someone else. Oh, no worries, Swamp Goth. I really appreciate the sympathy, and it's definitely, I feel, I mean, it takes so much sting out of it, honestly, being able to stream it and having people there to celebrate my successes or console my... Oh, what's a nicer word than failures? Trials? Challenges? Lack of successes, anyway. And Jesse, every year, tells yourself to get a head start on Christmas shopping. Every year you give people their gifts early because you're impatient and you love giving people gifts. Yeah, I know that one. That's what happened. I think that's kind of happened to me on the unfortunately pretty rare occasions where I do get my shopping done early. Too frequently I am last minute or here and there telling folks, well, I think it'll be here soon. Which is okay. It's really, it's alright to do that. But it's very thoughtful to plan ahead like that. And Queen Claire getting that package from Mekon, very exciting. Attempts, yeah. Yeah, Mekon, thank you. That's, attempts is good. That is a good word there. I appreciate that. Good choice of word for, yeah, having people along for your successes or for just your attempts really does. I mean, it's, well, as I was saying, it really takes a sting out of certain things for me. In this case, my quest for the tuna. And, Dar likes how easy the Animal Crossing music is to hum along to. Me too. I love Animal Crossing music. Really, really I do. Although I think the Pocket Camp music might be starting to... I think I might be starting to hate it, I'm not sure. I think I'm starting to have a really, really negative emotional reaction to it, so I might have to turn the music off in Pocket Camp. That's another story, though. And Swamp Goth, that's your plan. Celebrate at a distance. Oh, but your family's not very understanding and are taking it personally. I'm really sorry about that. I'm really sorry for any, pressure you might be feeling about that. And And I hope you just, you know, to the extent that you can make them understand that you're being responsible. And, you know, thing is, it is an act of care both for yourself and for them. So good luck, Swampgoth. And Mikon yesterday went to a streamer's island. There was a hacker, but a nice one. Gave you a lot of royal crowns. So you gave all your villagers one. Well, there you go. Get those nice, duped villager crowns. The rest you'll give away. Yeah, I hear that. I don't mean to point fingers or sound accusatory or anything for the wonderful gifts that people have given me. But at various times I've, like, after having people open, or over, I open up my pockets and I have, like, 3 royal crowns. And, I mean, here's the thing, I think people here are, like, just that generous. But also I do kind of think, you know, just odds being what they are, probably one of them's duped. And I don't mind that. I don't entirely mind that. Technically, your island now is King Julian. That is a, Madagascar reference, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken. Which, hey, you know, this is what's why I have a hard time sometimes. My memory is really inconsistent. If I'm right about that one, yeah, I saw that movie once on a plane, probably at least 10 years ago, if not more. When did that even come out? When did that even come out? Maybe I'll be revealed on being very wrong on the timeline here, in fact. No, that did come out in 2005, so it could have been quite a while ago that I saw that. So somehow I remember that. Somehow I remember that reference to a very funny but a bit of a side character. You know, no offense intended to the lemur, I believe. So really, I can remember that, but sometimes I just stop mid-sentence, unable to pick up where I was. Isn't that funny? Are good buddies, right, Sterling? I suppose so. A good buddy secret greeting? I guess I'll just pull what's in front of me here. Well, now, yeah, and I don't want to start any kind of argument over that. I think that it's one of the wonderful things about, and there is, I'm sure, a better, again, looking for that better word, if there is one for non-starring roles, I guess. Supporting roles is actually the terminology I think I see more. That's probably what I should be using. You know, I think that character was in more of a supporting role, but that never stops a fine actor or a fine performance from stealing the spotlight. That is for sure. Oh, I know you're joking. And I'm bad. I am. It is something I've noticed. I mean, it's almost a problem I have, but it's at the point where I'm starting to embrace it as a character thing of mine. Sometimes I see the jokes and I'm able to catch them and play with them, and sometimes I don't see the jokes and I just react very seriously. And sometimes it's a little bit of both. Sometimes I see the jokes and I still react very seriously anyway. I couldn't tell you how much it's a mood thing. I do occasionally. I'm just a bit of a serious person. I love having a sense of humor. I love exercising it. But I've always been a bit of a sad and a serious type. to the extent that I can self-describe myself that way. There was at least one too many selves in that sentence. That's alright. I wonder if Marky still needs fossils. I meant to ask him yesterday. But no, I do appreciate the jokes, and I think when I was younger, I always thought it was more of a problem for me because I do feel like I ended up making people feel like they couldn't sort of joke with me because it would go over my head, or just like my first reaction would be like a very, well, let's take this apart and discuss it. And no, I do like to be playful. I'm okay with that. I hope folks know. Ain't Sterling's nails. I have been I've been thinking about painting my nails again. I haven't done that since I was probably 8 or 9 years old. Did that once, I think, and felt too uncomfortable to do that again. Maybe one of these days. And, oh, thank you, Queen Claire. I appreciate it. You know, at the very least, I kind of try to know when I'm... I often think of just that one meme of the robot putting up the no fun allowed sign. And I kind of use that mental image to poke fun at myself sometimes. And Mikan, clear out a patch of flowers before December 1st snowballs. That is good advice for people in the northern hemisphere. I'm good, though. I've done all... I had my trials and tribulations with the snow people. Those perfect snow boys. Goodness, good luck to y'all with that one, by the way. Good. Oh, and okay, well, that would be our new peak viewer count, I think, in that case. Funny coincidence. Hello, Raiders. Welcome on in. Hi. How's it going today? Let me respond to this question really quickly here. Dar, have I gotten a fly yet? Nope. I'm putting all of this trash around my island, and I still haven't... I've seen one fly, and I ran through it. One of these days, I hope. But hey, thank you so much, Zanif's girl. I'm sorry, I feel sure I'm saying that wrong, but thank you so much. I'm gonna, just go ahead and get shout out in here. And let me, I'll give the quick rundown. I'm Manxalot. You can call me Manx or D. Please do use he, him pronouns for me. I was streaming Animal Crossing every day, every morning, and now I stream a mere 6 days a week. I do stream Animal Crossing every morning, Monday through Saturday now. And on the weekends I try to, well, on the weekends I do, in fact, I don't just try to. I do get some multiplayer, other stuff going, a little bit more variety in there. I actually said it perfectly. Excellent, excellent. I'll give myself a little pat on the back there. But yeah, I try to provide a pretty... just a gentle morning stream, although certainly not everybody here is actually in their morning. It's my morning, and I wake up, have my coffee come on, and kind of see what happens. I don't have too much of like a weekly schedule ahead of time, just so people know. I've been thinking about Mondays as a dream address day. I think I did that this Monday, and if I remember, I think I'll try to do it again this coming Monday. And thank you so much for pulling up that donation link. Yes, I'm currently doing a fundraiser for the LGBTQ Freedom Fund, raising $150 for them. That number is oftentimes can be kind of an average for cash bail posted for people. And fossils, that's what I'm doing here. Sorry, talking and playing is difficult for me. And so it's a United States focused fund in the US. LGBTQ people are 3 times more likely to be incarcerated. black people are 5 times more likely. And the LGBTQ Fund does recognize that and also does focus on the intersection of their work with that. So certainly just a really important thing to me, especially around these times. So thank you so much for looking at that and considering donating. And I'm getting some fossils in the mail there. Oh my goodness. Oh, Zanith's girl, thank you so much for that $5. I appreciate that so much. And let me also thank you so much to the new followers here. But Jesse Ivy, Void BF, Mr. Squirrelex, Lilula, Beckaboo, thank you so much. Welcome to today. Welcome to Thursday. And again, in terms of what I'll be doing this morning, I'll be on for the next hour. Basically, my time I stream from 8:30 to 10 Monday through Friday, and then on Saturday it'll be 10 a.m. to 2. Those times are Eastern Standard Time now. And Saturday I'll probably try to go longer if I can. Just if my back will accommodate and all of that. And there we go. The bot is, it's a little slow sometimes. Apologies for that. It can be a little, just a little delayed on announcing things. And thank you, Zanif's girl. Need to go lie down, not normally up this early. Hope you have a great rest of my stream and day. Thank you so much. I hope you have a good lie down. And thank you so much again for the raid and for bringing your audience in here. Certainly be checking your channel out later. Good to see another Animal Crossing streamer. Love to network with these good folks. Oh, and about the gnome gold, I need to make those like messages actually explain what that's useful for at this point in time. That's a secondary currency, basically. Separate from the channel points, the good morning channel points, although you can exchange your good mornings for the gnome gold. The gnome gold is used to activate currently these audio commands. And I am planning on expanding that out over time. There's a few other possibilities for what it can do in terms of activating GIFs or you know, memes and things like that I have not fully explored. And oh, lovely to get some other introductions in chat there. But yes, please do say hello to Hazy, wonderful other streamer there, and Glossmount frequenter. And thank you, Queen Claire. I appreciate being that morning coffee, even for folks who don't drink coffee in the morning. I'll take that as quite a compliment. And I am so dependent on coffee myself. It might be, gosh, I think that might be a community challenge. You know, I've been trying to think of another community challenge to put up for people to spend their good mornings on, by the way. And thank you, Swamp Goth, for demonstrating. Audio commands there. And there we go. There went my train of thought entirely. How do you check how much you have? Good question. You can just type !gold. And that will, that'll tell you. Something about, oh, community challenges, coffee, yes. Maybe I'll do a challenge one of these days for me to come in and do a morning stream, without drinking coffee first. Does that sound funny to anyone? That's I don't know if that would be funny to people or if it would end up being very frustrating as I space out and rub my eyes for like an hour and a half and complain about wanting my coffee. But there's an idea. And if the bot doesn't respond, just give it a second and try again. There shouldn't really be a cooldown on that. I wonder if there is, though. It might just need, like, a second in between showing it again. I don't think I finished sending fossils. And so the way to get gold is you do trade your Good Morning channel points through the Yawning Dog at that icon in the chat bar. It's a one-to-one trade. And did I miss... And Jesse did say, gonna grab some coffee. I hope you have some good coffee there. Hope you get a nice cup. I thought my morning cup was actually especially delicious this morning. But, very well could have just been that I had an amazing homemade pie to eat along with it. My roommates pulled off a really nice one last night. Almost difficult to, when I went to bed, when I went to sleep, it was, I think, minutes from being pulled out of the oven. And that was a little difficult. But the good kind of difficult. And hey, Chi-Chi, good morning, welcome. Welcome on in. What are we doing today? Indeed. I was just going to be looking at what fish and bugs and things are available, at least here in the Southern Hemisphere. And chit-chatting as usual. I would be up for taking flights out. I can open my gates up. Waiting to hear interest. And yes, Mikan, I'll get your word. Thank you for that one. And I do always apologize sometimes. Occasionally, I sit on those redemptions for several minutes unintentionally. It's never really intentional. And the funny thing is, I will say this, I did that thing where I was thinking a different word from what I was typing. So I typed out define Mikan, and it says an orange citrus fruit originating from Japan, about the size of a tangerine. I don't think I actually knew that. And I'm glad I do now. But no, the redemption there was for mochi. Define mochi. Noun. A Japanese rice cake, made from glutinous rice. And that's it. That is such a short and uninteresting answer. Mochi is so much more than that. Definitely take a look into it. I'm going to read another one. Cooked and pounded glutinous rice, formed into various shapes and used to make traditional Japanese sweets and other dishes. Often used attributively. Mochi balls, mochi ice cream, and so forth. There we go. And Chi-Chi, you wish you could drink coffee, but it upsets your tummy. I understand that. I thought I had to stop drinking coffee for a while. Because it was hurting my stomach so much after. And at least in my case, what I figured out is I just need to have like a little bit of a solid breakfast first for me. And it has to be a breakfast that in itself is also not going to hurt my stomach. And then I can drink black coffee and be okay with it. But sometimes the acid in coffee really bothers people, and there are low acid, like cold brew coffee is usually has much lower acidity. And Chi-Chi says there's a lot in the summer. Filled up your museum pretty quick back in March. Yes. I only have kind of a few on my list, I think, but I'm going to pull open my unofficial ACNH guide app and look at it in a second there. Southern Hemisphere indeed. Yeah, folks, just let me know if there's any interest in coming over. We got that big, huge bear there. Look at that. And the tambourine. Dar's still a little bit confused on how you get gold. Okay, do you know how to redeem your Good Morning channel points, Star? Do you see, like, the dog head icon next to... It should be right below the, send a message bar, basically. On my screen, there's a yawning dog with a number next to it, and then there's the little gear icon, and then the chat button to send your message. If you click on the dog, it should present you with a number of different options to redeem your channel points on. And if you don't see that, be an issue with interface, I think. And I'm just gonna plop this down here for now. Still not sure what I'm entirely doing with this this area. And yeah, just like that. Thank you for the example, Chi-Chi. When it works, it should look like that. And then I will say every now and then, the bot stops doing it automatically, and I have to fix it. So, Dar, okay, so it sounds like Dar doesn't know the, you haven't seen the channel point system before? I'm sorry, I'm not sure how else to explain it, really. It's like such a visual thing. But there's a button near where you put your text in chat. If you're using the official Twitch client. If you're using a third-party Twitch client, I don't think those let you do it. You know, pros and cons of using those. But in all the, like, official Twitch apps and clients, there should be, yeah, that should do it. Just like that, awesome. Yes, excellent. And there's a few things in there. I really do try to provide a wide selection of different redemption options. And I have taken suggestions in the past, obviously can never promise, but the read a dictionary word, read a definition was, I forget if it was Mikan or Hito who said that first. I believe it was one of them. And how much does each audio command cost? Yes, I'm sorry that isn't upfront. I would like to have the costs. They are between 50 and 200 each, depending. And they will at least, like, if you don't have enough, the bot will tell you. So Mikan suggested and Hito agreed. That's alright. That was pretty close there. Good idea for sure. I think we've had some fun with that one so far. Should have said channel points. I did. I said, good morning channel points is often what I'll say in order to get my personal branding in there, as well as the descriptor, the technical descriptor. But I'll certainly try to stress the channel points in the future. And somebody, I already found the crafting villager. I'm forgetting somehow. Well, I forget all the time. And let me just, am I missing anything unchecked? Oh, okay, yeah. I did miss Chi-Chi saying, Mochi is what you want to name your next cat. It's a lovely cat name for sure. You want to get a little white cat named Mochi, it sounds cute. And Chi-Chi says it sucks because you don't eat breakfast. Sometimes you have iced coffee at night for a treat. Yeah. Iced coffee is something where I'll kind of have that as kind of like a dessert as well. Since normally I do drink my coffee just plain black hot. But I like a sweet, creamy, you know, a frappuccino or something now and then. It's a big treat to me. And give a Tamagotchi a treat, alright. I think, does this one ever do anything? Oh, okay. Alright, yeah. Sorry, I was waking up. Well, I was kind of hatching a Tamagotchi there for a second. I need to really quickly clean my desk off. Things just pile up on where I show the Tamagotchi normally. because I can clean a desk off. Cannot keep it clean. I can't. Any free surface is just going to attract. Oh, there's a pocket knife. There's a regular folding, like utility knife. There's 2 random nails. Here's a little USB thing. I don't know. And then there's just all kinds of crumbs here. So I'm sorry for the suspense on this, and also the scraping sounds. I really need to keep some. Well, ran out of Clorox wipes for in my room. Ideally, I would actually be giving this wood a bit more of a clean. All right. I'm sorry about that. It's been a couple days since we did a Tamagotchi reward. Dar probably didn't hear you say it with the stream loading a lot and skipping ahead. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Dar. Yeah, no worries. And Chi-Chi thinks it would go well with your current cat, Kimchi. That's right. I think so. I think so as well. And hey, Khan, welcome. You're happy? I'm glad to hear that. And hey, Chroma, good morning to you as well. How you doing, Chroma? And let me make sure, did I miss anything else in, okay, I don't think so. Oh, Wire Flurry, Coco, and Caroline barbecuing at 8 in the morning. Look, sometimes you just... that just sounds like they've been up all night on a rager, to be honest. That's what that sounds like to me. That sounds like they never went to bed. But I don't mean to project onto other people's villagers. Okay, let me just get myself a... There we go. So here is the Tamagotchi I will be using. Got to... And it was give a treat, right? Yeah, I'm going to give it a treat here. So that is energy. We're going to this one, which I cannot read out what this says, but take my word that it translates to watermelons, or what it equates to. Oops, a little too long on wait there. And Chroma's still anxious about the situation. Same. Big same. Kind of, you know, I'm coping. And I'm gonna get you just a bonus minigame in here. That is normally extra channel points, but this needs it at the moment. So we're gonna do a battle simulation. I'm curious, does the beeping come through on the microphone? And if so, is it too loud, or could it be louder? Please let me know. And I also would love to know if anybody else is streaming real Tamagotchi hardware on Twitch. I wanna meet those people. Okay. Sounds okay. Excellent. Thank you so much. Let's switch back. Ooh. And, alright, so Khan is happy because he got an idea for an open species. I'm not entirely sure what that means, actually. I'm curious, though. Very curious about that. And Jesse's saying mobile or poor internet connection could be what's loading and skipping. Yes. The other thing that can be a problem that I've run into is that so unless you're a partner on Twitch, you don't always get transcode options for your streams. And so what that means is, like, for me, I broadcast at a full, 1080 resolution, 60 frames per second. The best that I can, that my computer can do. And if Twitch decides that they have the servers to spare, they'll offer options for people to watch it at a lower quality. So you can turn it down to 720, 60, or 480p, or something like that. Unfortunately, if Twitch decides that they can't spare like the servers for that at the moment, the only option for people to watch my stream at that point would be the full 1080p 60 option. And the reason that can be a problem is just from personal experience. I have a laptop. I have like a 3-year-old refurbished Chromebook, right? It's pretty low end, but for the most part, it's good for web browsing and things like that. Like one hard limitation I've found is it cannot. It simply doesn't have the processing power to decode and keep up with a 1080p 60 stream, though. I think I found that out trying to watch a Top Dog anime stream. Just at a time of day when, as an affiliate, Twitch was like, sorry, we can't give you the servers to offer quality options. So the only stream coming out of Twitch was the full HD one. And I tried a couple different things on my laptop to make it work, and just every time saw like the CPU maxing out. It just couldn't handle it. So it's something that I think about now and then. Like there's a lot of incentives to try to somehow push for partner. But I really wish that like the quality options could be offered all the time. And sorry, catching up. Beeps are faint in a nice way. Thanks for the extra little battle. Absolutely. And agreement, good. And I think I missed... Oh yeah, I missed maybe some other redemptions. Sorry, I should have the reward requests open. And so Khan said open species is like an original species, open to anyone to make an OC off. That's really fun. I had no idea that was a thing. That's really fun, though. I mean, I guess I guess I've seen that happen, sort of. But never realized that there was like a communal concept. Or movement, or however it might best describe it. And Jesse didn't know that sometimes they don't let you change the quality of the videos. Yeah, it is, I mean, you know, I guess good on them for having it be, like, some flexibility on it. But it is tough because I want to offer, like, the highest quality that I can. But it does, it bothers me a little bit knowing that in certain conditions for certain people, it might make the stream unwatchable, basically. But I got some posture checks and hydrates in from Doc that I think I missed a while back, and so I'm going to get a few extra in now. Thank you, Doc. I shall mark those as complete while I... roll my shoulders, straighten the spine, and all that. But I do appreciate it. And Khan says also closed species. And you don't think it's a good thing to throw an idea into the world and block everyone from accessing it. I really appreciate that. I really do appreciate that as well. I mean, the idea of, oh, Red is here, I gotta do that. Sorry. Just remembered. But one thing I've been, like, I got really kind of interested, excuse me. As a young teenager on the internet, you know, wanting to make stuff and adapt stuff, and also, you know, being a little bit of a, I mean, something of a goody two-shoes, and wanting to follow the rules to a certain extent. I got very interested in copyright law, on the defense of fair use, and things about, intellectual property. I've never, see, I've never had like a proper class in it or anything like that, which I wish. But it's also come up a number of times in my professional work where I've actually had to deal with, just for instance, filling out actual like registration and submission to the Library of Congress in order to, you can get extra protections if you actually register published work with the Library of Congress on top of the normal stuff that US copyright law just automatically extends to. Which is, that's a weird thing about it. Sorry, I'm pulling up my art thing to, well, I'm trying to pull up the art thing. Where, there we go, museum, art. Can I view this as, icons? That's a lot better. Okay. Is the statue real? No. The statue is, fake. Endar, do you want the, you want that orange light? Yeah, you can pick up one of these. I can also open up my island, if it's convenient for you, and you could come over and get it. You can tell the statue here is fake because it's smiling. Sadly. But yeah, Dar, definitely. So that's an orange light. I'll just, I'll pick up one. I already have one cataloged. But I'll open up my gates, and if you folks are able to come over and pick it up, you're certainly welcome to. Otherwise, I'll have an extra one around to drop off. So let's see. I hope this one's real, personally. Graceful painting. Okay, so this, basically the fake one, the woman's a lot larger. Which actually makes it kind of hard to tell. And hey, Aggressive Cat in a Band, yes, you're certainly welcome to lurk. Also welcome to join the Discord there. And sorry, I forgot to say it for folks yesterday. When you join the Discord, there is just one thing that you'll need to follow and do in the welcome channel, and then you'll get full access. This is real. Wonderful. You can tell by the little, like, mark behind her knees, basically, that it's real. Let's, alright. Wait, did I already have this? I don't know. Huh. We'll see, I guess. I don't think I have this. And thank you for the follow, by the way. Yeah, welcome. Yeah, the bot's a little behind. I'm not sure why there's so much, like, latency on that, to tell you the truth. It's okay, you know. I guess neither gnomes or robots are usually renowned for their speediness, I don't think. So maybe it's alright. But I will open my gates up here and post a dodo code up. How are we doing on time, by the way? Wonderful, pretty good. I'm gonna be here another 40 minutes, a little less, but about 40 minutes here. And Dar, I bought the floor light. Do you want me to just send this to you right now, Dar? Make it easy for you. Let me know. Because I'll just head to the postcards and get that in the mail, no problem. And Jesse, the other day, Sherb gifted you the giant head statue, and it was real. Way to go, Sherb. MVP. Or MVV. Most Valuable Villager. It's such, like, an exuberant thing when, when the villagers actually gift you like real art. I've definitely it's funny that I've seen other people do what I do when a villager gives them or gave me a fake piece of art, which is like I tried to give it back to them and they wouldn't take it, and so I put it outside their house to say, "Grr, why did you give me the fake art?" I can only, I mean, you know, they got tricked by Red too. I'm sure they don't know. I'm sure they have no idea. But yeah, if anybody else wants to come to grab that orange floor light, or the, I didn't check the other two things in reds to see if those were real or fake or not. But the, yeah, that Rockhead statue, definitely fake. I suppose I will leave it up to you folks at home to do the detective work on the others. So Jesse had Dizzy and kept trying to get him to leave. Gave you a fake painting and you put it in your dumpster area. There you go. Perfect. And you're welcome, Dar. Very welcome. Right. 6YNWJ. And there we go. And Mikan's clearing your storage, selling flowers and shells. Yeah, I gotta do a big storage thing again. Like I keep doing just little just little nods toward trying to straighten it out a bit. And I gotta clear myself 100 or 200 spaces or something somehow. So I just have breathing room again. And hello, not sure how to approach that one. Possibly Asia B, or said a completely different way that I'm not sure about, but welcome. Please let me know if you are comfortable and you want to correct me, how I can refer to you better. Please do feel free. But thank you for that follow. Welcome to the stream today. I just opened my gates up. I am pulling open my Critterpedia here, and I'm taking a look at what I might go after for a little bit in terms of some bugs or some fish. Unfortunately, the only bug right now in the southern hemisphere that I could be going for is the fly. And the fly is ridiculously rare for some reason. I have trash all over my island and I haven't seen one. I did see somebody saying that I should put a boot out. I left a boot out, but I think someone took it, which is totally okay. It was trash on the ground, but I think it's quite funny to me. I think someone saw that and was like, "Ooh, yes." You know, either they were trying to be lovely and helpful and clean up, or they were like, "Oh, great, you know, crafting supplies." Fine either way. And hey, Fifth, good morning. Hope you're doing okay today. How are you, though? Thanks for being in here. And chat is getting comfortably crowded. It's definitely been picking up. I just, yeah, loving it as well. I mean, I having all these good people here is amazing to me. And it really, I mean, for my morning, it's just lovely. It really is. And I can just call you Asia. Your English not so good. Okay, well, thanks for being here, Asia. Welcome to today's stream. Just so you know, I'll be on for another half an hour, and then I'll be done for the day. But I do stream. I stream Monday through Saturday, my time in the mornings. I will get that schedule out there. I need to change Saturday though. Saturday is from last week. I'm sorry I haven't changed that yet. Saturday is going to be 10 a.m. to 2 or 3 p.m. my time. And Dar, that's what I'm saying, is that you were saying to put a boot out, but I don't have any more. Yeah, Chi-Chi, I think someone took my boot. I think someone took my old trashy boot that I left on the ground. I have a feeling, I mean, with how nice the people are who do come to visit my island, I really do kind of expect that somebody was trying to clean up for me or something like that. Or if they were just getting it because they needed it for a recipe or something, I get that as well. It's trash on the ground. It's not reasonable to, I would not get upset at someone for picking up trash off my ground, you know? And Chi-Chi, when you go to the Discord, you don't see much. Yes, I think you need to go in the one channel, and please do just read through it, and it will tell you to put, basically to copy and paste a phrase or to type it. And that is going to unlock the rest of the server for you, is what that will do. And I may be changing how I do that soon. But for now, you basically just need to type in a particular phrase that you agree to the rules, and then the bot will give you the villager role, and then you should see the rest of the Discord server. But please let me know if that doesn't work, because it seems like once a month, maybe like once a month, the bot tries to do something, and it takes too long, and the bot just kind of shrugs and is like, oh, well, too bad. And then, I don't know, it doesn't give me, like, the best feedback on when I need to fix things, unfortunately. Alright, yeah, that working for you? Excellent. Doc wants that floor light too, doing some stuff, won't be able to make it over, no worries. I do have it cataloged, so I can send it to anybody once my gates are closed again. And if nobody's coming over, I'll just shut them in a bit anyway. No biggie. And I guess I decided I finally wanted to clear up this patch of white flowers here. This was never meant to be, never meant to stick around. Now, why is I mean, it's not so much that there's no code so much as the bot isn't responding when it should. Which is definitely a problem. Fun stuff. Lost connection to Twitch host a data feed. Retrying in 10 seconds. There we go. Alright. Yep. Sorry about that one. It just lost connection to Twitch for a minute there. No, on that one I'm not gonna point the finger at the bot. I think that's like a chat technology issue, I think. But I don't really know quite enough to talk. And sure, Jesse, you're welcome to come over, even if it's just a little bit. Waiting on your ride to work? Yeah, pass the time for sure. And welcome back, Mikon. Hope you have a good flight on your way over. I'm gonna see if I can sneak these flowers into the Nookling's pockets before that happens. Alright. Okay, cool. Ooh, perfect timing, basically, with coming out that door. No, I should be thinking more about this weekend, though. It's been a boy, it's been a long while, but I gotta finish Pikmin off, so I might start Saturday off with like an hour of Pikmin, or an hour and a half of Pikmin, or something like that before going into Animal Crossing and then other games. Really will have to see how I'm feeling though, partly. But at the very least, this Saturday we'll be starting out with Animal Crossing, and then going into something multiplayer. Might do another vote again, might just try to rotate through things. Of course, Rocket League is my kind of personal favorite option. But I really do like, you know, trying to hear what folks are interested in or might want to give a try. It really is, I mean, right now, I think it is one pretty awesome thing. You know, free games, often you do have to be pretty careful with them in terms of how they monetize things, in terms of how they try to, you know, give you microtransactions or gacha or things like that. But really, it seems like there's an amazing... Wow, look at this. I'm so excited for this trash. I can't believe it. Thank you so much, Mikan. I can't believe how excited I am for this trash. And Dirty Bus Chicken, you love Rocket League. Excellent. I'm so glad. And we do a scare for Lewis. Absolutely. Wait, let me put the shovel away so that you get the hands in there. Wonderful. I shall spread this trash about Glossmount. I will catch that fly. Much appreciated, Mikan. Really do appreciate the hands up on that one. I had a nice pile of trash from the first time I found a trash island, basically. But then ended up using most of it for crafting things myself. Jesse was gonna bring some, didn't have any in your inventory. Oh, thank you so much for even thinking about it, though, really. I appreciate it. But yeah, as I was saying, like, you know, free games can be something to be, like, wary of, just to be cautious about. But in terms of, like, Switch stuff, I am amazed at how now there's a whole bunch of really good, like, completely free games, it seems like. And I am thinking, like, now that Rocket League is free to play, that's one I just keep coming back to and recommending to folks. Because I really love it. I've been playing it for a few years. You know, bought... Also, the first copy I got was actually free, technically. On PC, it came with the Steam controller I bought. Which not a very good controller in the end, for me, anyway. But I'll be eternally grateful for it introducing me to Rocket League. And then I bought it on Switch when I could. And now it's free. Now it's free. On PlayStation, Xbox, PC, Switch. And they also do have like a cross-account crossplay fully. And welcome in. Cute outfit. But there are others. We've done some Ninjala on stream. That's good. We've done some Spellbreak on stream. Also good. I occasionally play Fortnite myself in my free time. I've tried out Dauntless. Pretty solid. Played a bit of Warframe. That's another pretty good one. Yeah, a lot of good options. So Mikon says on Wii, Blathers would really freak out if you gave him a roach. Someday I'm gonna play the Wii Animal Crossing. Someday. Just to see what it's like. For me, it was too close to Wild World, I think. And it's funny, I both loved Wild World, the Animal Crossing for the DS, but I was also just always like a little disappointed with it at the same time. Like, I loved it, but I always wanted there to be just a bit more to it or something, I don't know. And hey there, Francie. Welcome. Thanks for following. We're coming up, we're getting closer to the end of today's stream. 20 minutes left here, just so folks are aware. And then I reckon we'll be heading into Queen Claire's stream. It's Thursday, which I believe means a fly day for her, as I remember. Tuesdays and Thursdays, she flies to Viewers Islands, and it's a fun time. Oh, and thanks, Mikon. So we got a quaint painting in there, but you already have it. Okay, nice. Well, folks, you really ought to keep that in mind, that there's a quaint painting here available, a real one, that is. I do have a dodo code up, so you can fly in and get it yourself. Oh, and Jess already has it. Awesome. I mean, good for, like, folks working on their art collections. I hope to someday. I'm gonna dig up some clams. I'm sorry it's gonna be a little bit boring. But I'm gonna have to make a whole bunch of fish bait to start going after frogs and things like that. And I need to buy or make a new shovel, that's right. So Doc wishes he could grab it. Few trades on Nookazon doing, can't leave your island. Yeah, take care of your Nookazon business for sure. Glad to hear about all your 5-star ratings there, Doc. I think you were talking about that in Queen Claire's chat, if I remember right. And you wish you could come, Dar? I'm sorry that you can't at the moment. Oh, and there you go. Mikon, very generous. Just hold on to it. Almost 50 5-star reviews. Good on you, Doc. Oh, Jesse, really? So the Reds are talking to each other. I'm really surprised that, so if you have Red on your island that same day, you can't go to Red on a different island on the same day and buy. I'm surprised by that, to tell you the truth. Normally they don't, yeah, their existences don't ever really, I feel like, interfere with each other like that. Very interesting. Dar was hoping his mom would let him make donuts. Ooh. I have never made donuts. My understanding of looking into, like, a little bit into donut making, and I'm really curious to hear how you do it, Dar. I'd love to hear how you like to make donuts. Because I think I've seen, like, 2 recipes where there's an easier way to make donuts that's still relatively difficult. And then there's like the old-fashioned, very difficult way of making donuts. But that's one where sometimes I forget if I'm thinking about donuts or bagels, to tell you the truth. I know, like, real proper bagels are also not really something you can easily do in a home kitchen. So, Jesse says Red said can't buy from him even if you've bought from another anchorage. That's it. Good vocabulary there. Honestly, like... Anchorage is one I only feel comfortable using as the name of the town. Good word, though. So, Lasik, thank you for the reminder, Mikon. I actually walked into her house and saw that, I think. Let's take care of that immediately. I feel terrible. Actually, I actually do feel bad that I know I saw her sick and it didn't click for me to do something about that. So it'd be Dar's first time making donuts. Okay, I getcha. First time for everything, you know. It's because I'm sure everybody really needed to hear me say that incredibly cliche phrase. But really, good luck, Dar. If your mom doesn't say yes today, I hope that you are able to, like, negotiate for some point in the future to try that out. I really do. If you get to try it. And Jesse says, of course it makes sense though. It's the one NPC that's cheap and sketchy. Of course he would keep track. It's a fair point. That's a pretty good point. Must have, I don't know, do we see a satellite dish anywhere on that boat? I'm curious. Maybe just has a satellite phone. Looking for crafter, I think it was Bob. If I remember right, it was Bob in sort of the top right of the island. And looks like someone's heading out. I taken that's Jess. And thank you for coming over. Hope you had a good time. Hope you have a pleasant flight out. Oh, sorry, I'm kind of doing body stretches here. I think like twice now I've remembered to stretch before coming on stream. And very usually don't entirely remember. What's the pin? Are you asking for the dodo code there, Francie? Or should I be saying Francifer? Francifer? Let me know. But you can get it, just so you know. I am going to be on stream for about another 15 minutes. If you're still on my island doing stuff, you can hang out for a little bit longer. I just won't be really paying attention. At 10, or that is in about 15 minutes, I do need to like immediately hop on to some day job stuff that I kinda sorta should have done last night. Kinda sorta. And kinda sorta wanted to do before streaming this morning and forgot. So I got stuff to hop on to, is my point. No guests allowed. Okay, I have to wait until the gates are closed, I see. Well, I've got, for the medicine in my pockets, I should remember. And yesterday I forgot to do CJ's sports challenge and get a coelacanth model. That's too bad. That's a shame. So Doc said got the real Vincent van Gogh painting hanging up in your house in your bedroom. Pretty close there. There's an extra GH at the end of Go. A very silent GH at the end of Go there. But otherwise, that's alright. The blue swirling one, I really should know the name of that one. I actually have like in my room, like in my real life room, I have one of those sort of pop culture mashups. Starry Night, I think that's called. And it's a painting of Terry Pratchett's Discworld, but it's sort of in the style of Starry Night. A little bit. A little bit. And Jesse, always afraid to overstay your welcome. Do I have a dream code that you could visit to venture and see all the cuteness? I do. It's out of date. I need to update this one. But you're certainly welcome to visit the dream address. And thank you for that. Thank you for that compliment, though. I feel like I've got a lot of work I still want to be doing on the island, but I really am happy with it. And a hydrate from Fifth. Thank you. Appreciate that. And more gnome gold. There we go. Meekun planning something. Maybe just wants to climb that currency leaderboard. Which is a thing. It's a thing that I can see. I don't think I have any way to, or really reason to display it, but there's some kind of currency leaderboard in the bot. Vincent van Gogh, yes. Or gosh, ever since I've seen that thing going around, just looking for any opportunity to go Da Vinci. And I'm sorry. It's just any opportunity. And welcome in though, Francie. Let me come and just wave hello. You're free to look around. If there's stuff on the ground, you're probably okay to take it, but please do leave the trash here. Please do leave the trash around. That's all I ask. Hi. There. Oh, looking good. It's a sharp outfit. Nice sweater. Van Gogh or Van Gogh? So, I mean, it's not a phase Picasso. I see, that's funny. Well, yeah, please feel free to look around Glossmount. You can poke into either of my houses. I think Bob was crafting. Did we get confirmation on that? I'm not sure. But I think Bob was the crafting villager today. I think I got that hydrate in. Thanks, Mikon. Appreciate that as well. Yeah, please leave the trash alone. I cannot stress this enough. Take anything else from my island, but leave the trash alone. The fly is so hard to get though. What's up with that? It took like a day of leaving spoiled turnips out for ants to show up when I was trying to get ants. And I've been leaving this heaps of garbage all over. I've seen one fly. Oh, and Swamp Goth wondering what is the Da Vinci thing from? Somebody's like I want to say somebody's like Instagram story of two. I don't know the full context, but some kind of Instagram story from I assumed that they were social media influencers based on their hair, basically, their frosted tips. Somebody else might be able to give more context, but I saw like a clip of it going around on Twitter because, you know, for some reason our social networks at this point mostly consist of like screenshots or video of posts that are on the other social networks. Sorry, it's just something I enjoy poking fun at. Like, let me go log into Twitter so I can be saved the trouble of looking at other places. I don't know. It's just funny. That's all I'm prepared to say right now. And good luck, Mikon. Hope everything is calm at the post office. No long lines or anything like that. Shouldn't be yet. Shouldn't be yet. Back when I used to have to go into the post office, like, semi-frequently, semi-regularly for work stuff. I do remember it picking up, a lot around Thanksgiving here. So I hope it's all smooth and easy there. Saw that and thought you said, "See you later, milkman." Brain doesn't like you. Now that sounds like a reference to something also. But I don't think I know that one. Oh, I'm so sorry for making fish bait in front of you all. Not sorry enough to step away from this crafting bench, but just, I am aware that I feel like I'm hitting the, kind of hit it. It always feels like when I'm just mass crafting stuff, I'm like, ooh boy. I should be juggling or something to keep things interesting while this is going on. Hey, there we go. I actually could make that a community goal or a redemption or something for juggling. Anybody interested in that? Does juggling amuse any of you? I can't do anything really, like, fancy. Like, I can't do... I never got above 3 objects. Sadly. Was really working on 4 balls for a while. And I also, I can't do pins or rings. I can do very simple juggling. And some very simple juggling tricks. But I could make that a channel point thing if people are interested. Either like a community challenge, or, I don't know, like 3,000 points for 30 seconds of juggling, I don't know. Jess thinks it's a reference to, no idea what it's to, fair enough. I know that feeling. And hey, Star Butterfly, good morning to you. Welcome in. Sorry to say, I will be ending fairly shortly here. I'm actually gonna wander over to the airport and close my gates at this point. And no, I think I missed that doc. Sorry, let me check. Oh, I missed a few things in chat. I gotta scroll up a bit. Oh yeah, I missed a bunch in chat. Sorry about that. Okay, so Doc did say, just got a real informative stone for free. Willing to give your last 18 Nook Mile tickets? The seller told you to have the statue for free. That's wonderful. I'm really glad to hear that. And congratulations. And Dar needs a wooden waste bin recipe. I'll check my bins here. I'll check my DIYs here. Yeah, sorry Doc, sorry Dar. Missed those ones. And thank you for letting me know I needed to go back and read them. I'll spread this trash out later, I hope, if I remember to. We got the large cardboard boxes, green leaf pile, aroma pot, windflower fan, stacked wood wall, peach wall, pot, peach surprise box, and a clothesline. I don't think those weren't what you were looking for, Dar, right? Sorry, let me scroll back up there. Wooden waste bin recipe. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't see that, but looking for the leaf pile? Alright. Which one was that one? Let me throw that in the mail as well. And, sorry, was someone else still looking for the orange, still looking for the orange floor light? Doc, were you still looking for that one? Oh, and thanks for heading out, Francie. I hope you had a good time here. I appreciate you visiting. Hope you'll come back sometime. Yeah, for sure, Dar. I realize you, Northern Hemisphere folks, absolutely, you need that fall decoration, right? And yeah, okay, Doc, still looking for that orange floral light. I'll send that via catalog. That should be fine. Wait, let me double check. I think, Francie was the last one on here, right? Yes. Yep, that is fine. And thanks again to the visitors for coming over. Nice to have folks, always. Yeah, hope you enjoy the leaf pile, Dar. I did find myself when, going through autumn a bit ago, it really felt like it added a lot to my experience, having the piles of leaves around for decoration. Extremely nice touches. It feels like a bit of work to, like now that we have full decorating capability over the whole island, it's like, oh boy, doing actual seasonal displays. But it's been kind of just wonderful seeing how people have embraced that. I mean, on sort of the extreme end, certainly our own Marquee, ACNH. I just think about what happens to it, like the amazing kind of mutations of Escape Land and the seasons changing kind of weekly over there. Amazing though. And it's like there's me saying like, oh, but it seems like so much work to to put up and down a few leaf piles. And then the snowmen for the winter. And such forth. But there's a lot of fun to be had with it. I just love the possibilities. I love the atmosphere you can create. Oh, right. And you're so welcome, Dar. You're so welcome, Doc. And thank you, thank you folks for being here. Um, all right. All right. Looking good. And I believe I hear the 10 a.m. bell there. So let's just take a peek and get the pre-raid over there for Queen Claire 101. If any of you still need an introduction at this point, let me just tell you, she's wonderful. Family-friendly stream, a big focus on community engagement, big focus on, you know, just like a family-friendly fun time. Queen Claire herself is just really talented, extremely engaged, and I'll be there as best as I can the rest of the day to hang out and moderate. And Scarlet Kitty, you finally got terraforming. Congratulations on that. Your favorite song's on? I think it just... too bad. Alright, I'm gonna start the raid in. As it says, if you feel like coming in with me over there, you can just stick around and say hi. But either way, folks, just thank you again. Please take care of yourselves. Really do. Still just a huge amount of confusion and misinformation out there if you're trying to keep track of things in the US. So be cautious. Unplug as you need to. Get into your get into your TV shows, books, games. And I'll be back tomorrow, same time. And oh, your favorite 10 a.m. song. I getcha. But take care, everyone. I'll see you later.